wish you a happy new year, filled with happiness and enjoy.
Here we go. Underway in Ottawa. Fortescue sends it down to the Canadian zone. Chips out after Cole Baudouin. Back in front for Cowan. Rolled up his stick. Baudouin back with it. Baudouin banks that back. Picked up by Cat with a shot. Augustine the save. Loose puck in front. And it's got it back up by Cole Hudson. A rink-wide pass. Batted down by Leonard.
The starter to begin the tournament hasn't been sharp in his 2 games. So if you're Canada, put pucks on him. And first shot from Cat, and Augustine drops right into the slot. Just out of the reach of Easton Cowan.
Ethan Gauthier on it now. Pivots along the boards. He's brought down. And Ralph has it back. Following Ralph. Up ahead for Trevor Connolly. Shoots. That's gloved by George. And he'll hang on to that. Max Black throws it back in front. That pass. Just the intended target, Austin Bernovic. And back comes Gauthier the other way with Matthew Cataford. Cataford sends it back in front. That's gloved by Augustine. As that pass intended for Luchenko came close. And now Minio lines in. Sawyer Minio. That's picked away from him. And now Hudson jumps up on Price. In comes Cole Hudson. Gets free. Hudson in. Shoots at the goalpost. Great early dash for Cole Hudson. Plays it across to Hensler. Big hit there. As Carson Rakoff got that up. Now Plant moves in a backhand shot. Stopped by George. Rebound loose in front. That scored it free. Picked up by Gauthier. And Molendyk back to his feet. Kicks that free for Jagger. Jagger slides it back to Gibson. Andrew Gibson with a shot. And Augustine makes the glove save. And for Trevor Connolly. Banks that back to Hudson. Hudson swings it back across on a hard shot by Troy Eiserman is blocked by George. And now Nadeau takes a swat at that. Kept alive by Hudson. Winds it and shoots. Scores! Cole Hudson power play goal. And the United States has a 1-0 lead.
In here, I want to be the villain. Well, here you are. Cole Hudson clearing attempt by Molendyk doesn't get out. Cole Hudson doesn't back off, doesn't look for better options. He just takes it himself. It almost looks like he catches Carter George by surprise, as though George thought he was going to pass it somewhere. He just looks to rip it post and in, and
yep.
I can't hear you anymore, hometown crowd. But kids love playing the villain in these roles. They love.
Now Dickinson rattles that down to the American zone. Williams back out there for Team USA. Took a hard bump there from Pinelli. Akey back for Dickinson. A shot. That was blocked in front by Manetian. Here's Dickinson back for it. Dickinson, one of the Canadian players who can return next year, as Captain plays it across. That's picked off by Plant. 9 of the Canadian players are young enough to return. As Pinelli has it. In for Catton. Berkeley Catton winds in. Gets a step, goes behind the back. Augustine the save, and there's no rebound. A late poke there by Pinelli. That draws the crowd. Now played across by Jagger. Back to Bonk with a long shot that goes wide. Pick up the side of the goal by Howie. Jams in, and Augustine down. The puck squirts free. Scooped up by Ralph. And Colin Ralph feeds it ahead for Perreault. He's got Leonard walking in, shoots at the goalpost. That's 2 posts here in the first period, and Colin Ralph rattles that wide.
Quick to a 1, close to the net. Beats George clean. And Leonard shoots the puck like he's mad at it. Rips it. Clean.
Again, that goes high. Hudson holds the line. Feeds that back down to Higgins. Higgins drops it off to Leonard. That backdoor pass for Perreault misfired. Molendyk poked at that. Couldn't clear it out. Now it's moved out by Cowan. Hudson winds in. Cole Hudson shoots. That was blocked by Gibson. Now a centering pass, missed on by Svoboda. Picked up by Plant. Sends it back in front. George is down. The puck is loose. And his foot back ahead for Cowan. 1-on-1 with Kleber. Canada changing as Cowan winds in and shoots. Augustine makes the save. And the long rebound picked up by Plant. In comes Austin Bernovic. Shoots. And that was blocked by Price. Blocked back by Cat. Along with McKenna. Cat drops. Big chance for Rakoff. He fired it wide. Both back around to Price. And Price throws that ahead for Cowan. Shoots at the horn. And Augustine steers that away. Got another pile up in the corner. As Baudouin had his helmet removed. So away we go. In the second period, Canada trailing for the first time in the tournament. Tanner Howe chips out ahead, and back goes Manetian for it. As Price got a stick on him. Chipped out by Pinelli. He finds McKenna with Catton. Lead pass to Berkeley. Catton moving in. Catton sends it back in and flip that wide. Here's Pinelli. Back at the point to Minio. Sawyer Minio back for Price with a shot that deflected wide. Hatton picks it back out. Back for Price right on the line. A wrist shot, and Augustine makes the save. Cowan's got it back for Canada, along with Rakoff. In comes Cowan, pivots back, drops that back across to Ritchie. Cal Ritchie busts and shoots. Augustine the save, and Pickney gathers that up.
Side shot, one more Easton Cowan delay. Cal Ritchie and like Patton try these.
Held by Jagger. Jagger walks in, centers it to goal with a great chance. Augustine saved, loose puck, they battle away for it. Still loose, and finally Augustine has it as Minetti had played it back into his goaltender.
You got Rakoff down around. There's a great save by Augustine, reading a little quick play to Nadeau. Rakoff, a prolific scorer in the OHL.
Banks out ahead for Cat. He's got Pinelli with him. That pass is picked up, brought ahead by Hudson. In comes Cole Hudson, feeds it back across the Higgins with a shot. Stopped by George. Bruce puck in front, they score! And the referee saying no goal.
His own rebound off of another turnover in the neutral zone by Canada. Swats it straight to the skate of Perreault, who tucks it in. Obvious call, easy to make. Ref right on top of it. And a rare chance for the state.
Icing waved off as Cowan plays that down for Rakoff. Rakoff centers it. Ritchie in, shoots. Augustine save, and that's kicked away. Now Minio with a shot. Augustine save. Cowan on it, that's skipped away from him. Moves around Gibson, feeds that back to Bernovic. At the point is Boyle. To Perreault. Set back in front. Great stop. Point blank by George.
Blank in front. And Bernovic just seals off Jagger's stick. Sam Dickinson's taking the back door. Jagger's got to get tighter to Bernovic or switch it off with Dickinson. You cannot give up that shot that cleanly in the slot.
Now with the face-off on this side of the ice, Nelson comes out and Rakoff cheering on his team. In comes Torrance. Drops it back to Moore with a shot. And Carter George makes the glove save. Hudson, who has the American power play goal. Winds through center ice. In comes Cole Hudson. Little head fake and rolls down to George. He knocks that away. In the high slot held by Zemer. Shoots. George the save. Swatted back in front by Connolly.
Off this turnover. You got to take a better route than that. If you're better, it's a 3-on-0 basically.
Canada's second power play. They're 0 for 1 with 2 shots. Ritchie wins the face-off back to Cowan. To Sam Dickinson. 9 power play goals this year for the London Knights. Leads all Ontario League defensively. Here's Nadeau back with it. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Nadeau feeds that back. Molendyk had that pass bounce away. Now Jagger feeds it back across. They score! Brandon Nadeau, power play goal, and the game is tied.
They've been waiting on that one. And it's really a pass here from Jagger. Sells the shot, finally hits the seam. Someone go through the box with a pass on the tape. Nadeau is a tremendous shooter. I heard all about his ability to shoot the puck from his off wing. And he gets down low in a tight squat to power it home past Augustine. And Canada rewarded. Finally.
Winds it across the line. Connolly drops that back for Nelson. Danny Nelson drops it back. Hudson with it. Cole Hudson. Loose behind the goal. Throws it back in front. Nelson, the shot scores! Danny Nelson, power play goal. And the United States retakes the lead.
Tremendous tournament. Entry, a little bit too easy, a little too soft at the blue line for Canada. And Cole Hudson taking his time. And Canada's trying to react, trying to find sticks. And Cole Hudson just gets it through Catafort. Nelson up top and rips it through the screen of Baudouin to regain the lead.
Time winding down in the power play. Molendyk across to Jagger. Jagger feeds up for the trailer. Bounces back to McKenna. In, shoots at the goalpost. Rebound loose in front. Knocked back to center ice.
Just turned 17. Gets 2 great looks. First one almost knocks the stick out of Augustine's hands. That was
Boyle moves around Catafort. Drops that back to Leonard. He winds in. Leonard walks it and shoots at the goalpost. Rang it right off the pipe.
Calls it sweep it aside and Leonard denting the net both sides.
Now Perreault winds in. Perreault feeds it back across on a hard shot by Yzerman. That was blocked. Goes even runs and it hit him. Now Boyle feeds it across for Yzerman again. Cole Yzerman shoots, scores! Cole Yzerman, power play goal. 3-1, Team USA. And Canada gets burned once again by the American power play.
Canada's good job. Ethan Gauthier blocks it. He has it on his stick. He turns it right over to the top of the slot, and that is a wicked release. Cole Yzerman. Through all the bodies in front. Ryan Leonard hanging out where he's been all game long. And a third power play goal for the U.S. to take a 2-goal lead.
So Canada has not allowed an even strength goal. He dropped the 20th to the Islanders. Now pick free by McKenna. Throws it back in front. Cat with a shot. Augustine to save.
Kind of banging away. McKelly turnover, gets it out to Catton. That is another big save.
Throws it wide of the empty net. Jumping up is Leonard. Ryan Leonard winds and shoots off the outside of the post. And now Cowan gathers it up. Flips it back in front. No one there. Leonard in, shoots, scores. And Ryan Leonard scores to make it a 4-1 game.
Has played very hard. And there you see everybody on Canada on the boards over with more. Leonard tries to take Dickinson's foot off, and then Easton Cowan, that's a blind pass to the wrong area.
To the wrong guy.
Leonard makes no mistake there. Effectively ending the game for the U.S. And it's across the board, so to sit a guy down or change his ice time, that's hard to do as well. It's just something that the group has to commit to.
So the group stage ends with the United States recording a 4-1 win over Canada.